Alright guys, I'm standing here with Alex Vincent. Well, not only is Alex Vincent an awesome guy, we met him a few years ago at Friday night, he was Andy from Child's Play 1 and 2.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho!
So what was that like? Like, I mean, just being this little kid messing with these Chucky dolls.
Fun. It was incredibly fun. You know, I was, as a 6-year-old, I got to leave school. I got to leave first grade and go out to California for 3 months to go work with a really cool electronic puppet, you know, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. You know, obviously the most popular question in my life was if I had nightmares, and it was traumatizing. But, I mean, of course, when you're there and you see it all, and you do it over and over again, you see all the wires coming out from underneath the doll.
Well, now you've done, just recently, Curse of Chucky. This came out last year.
Yes.
Right? So how is that going back to it?
Oh, it was so much fun. You know, the direction of the movie, the series went differently. It went into this comedy kind of area for a little while, and kind of like a make fun of yourself before others do kind of thing. And Chucky was certainly a good character to put into that kind of movie. But I was really happy to see it come back to the concept of being scary, of being, you know, something that people should be afraid of. And I think they did a good job with that. I thought Fiona did a fantastic job. And I got to fly one day out in California and see everybody and shoot and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it was good to see you back here. And guys, stay tuned. We got more. Look who this is. It's Whalen, guys. Whalen. Okay, if you don't know who he is, then you're retarded, basically. But the people under the stairs, guys, look, remember? Like, this scared everybody as a child. I mean, they just did. Oh my God, like, I have to hug you. This was by far one of my all-time favorite movies.
Okay.
It still is, actually.
Okay.
So, how was it like playing that role in particular?
It was great. It was my first movie. So
Oh, was it?
I had just done some commercials. I had done a couple of TV guest stars, and that was my actual first film. So it was great. I had no lines, obviously, and because my tongue was cut out.
Yep.
And it was great working with Wes Craven. He was so nurturing and so nice, and really tried to make everybody feel like the acting was important and cared about it. So it was phenomenal. It was really fun. I had a great time.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
to Scarefest, and thank you for doing the interview. It was wonderful to meet you.
No problem.
And I just love it.
Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully we'll see him back in
Hopefully he'll
Kentucky.
be back.
I love that.
Stay tuned, guys.
All right.
All right, man, we're out here at Scarefest, and there's tons of stuff going on, and I happen to run into, now my producers get me all the time, a legend, guys, I'm sorry, Mr. Butch Patrick right here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Sean. Thanks.
Good, man. So what have you been doing lately? I know you've been I've seen you pretty much all over Kentucky lately. What's been going on?
Well, the last couple of years, because I knew the 50th anniversary was coming up for Munsters, I've been doing some research for a book, which will come out in another 14 days, called Munster Memories, a coffin table book. There's only going to be 100 of them.
Coffin table, I caught that.
It's very limited edition. But aside from that, I just did 25 episodes of the new Roku box series, you know, and it's called Bengay Fever Adventure Hour. And it's like Mystery Science Theater, where I make fun of Sea Hunt, Johnny Weissmuller's Jungle Jim, and Romar of the Jungle. It's really funny stuff. I got a sidekick, a Muppet, a foul-mouthed Muppet named Janitor Steve.
Wow. So you got all that stuff coming up, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming to Kentucky. We greatly appreciate it, man, because I mean this is legendary.
I always enjoy coming here. Very nice folks, very nice people, and I always have a good time. So thank you.
And he loves the iced tea.
And the iced tea is great.
All right, thank you. Oh, you know what's great about this place is the fact that we get to meet some of the coolest people that we grew up watching. And this gentleman right here is no exception. One of the original Frog Brothers from the duo.
The other Frog Brothers, they say sometimes, people get to meet Feldman all the time, but it's a kind of a rare treat, I think.
Yeah.
You know, get to meet me.
We get to meet him finally.
The other half of the...
Mr. Jameson Newlander. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
Man.
Take this. I like horror comics. You'll like this one, Mr. Phoenix. It could save your life.
Explain a little bit about, like, this is your most memorable role, obviously.
Yeah.
That's where we really know.
By far the biggest role, so far.
And one of the greats, I'm sorry, I think it was one of the greatest
I
roles.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
The all-time favorite movie.
So there we go. I was like, you know, I ain't gonna mess with the Frog Brothers, man. I mean,
Are you really serious?
a little bit, yeah.
I appreciate that. Because I always like...
Thought y'all were nuts, but you know,
Yeah.
chasing vampires like chasing ghosts. What the hell for?
Chasing to kill him.
I get it, but hey, I'll be over here. Y'all just let me know when you're done.
Yeah. Well, also, we thought that, we were... Because of this, so Joel was trying to get us to be all tough, and then one of the vampires, I was talking to him on the set, and he was like, oh, you guys are a nice bit of comic relief. And I was just like, comic relief? Like, we're like the toughest in this whole movie. So,
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate the interview. Handshake, but I'm going to go. Thanks for coming to Lexington and Scarefest.
Brothers don't
All that
shake.
good stuff.
Brothers don't. All right, guys, stick around. More coverage from 2014 Scarefest.